welcome to day 3 of opinion writing. Before we start today, I want to look back and review what we've done in the last couple days. So remember, we're talking about opinion writing. This is reading or writing that you can tell from the author's point of view, and it's giving their opinion, like I think, I feel, you should, and I believe. So I made this anchor chart for us so we could look at this, give some examples. So remember, it tells the author or writer's thoughts, beliefs, or ideas. So there are 3 things that we must have when we're using this. We have to have our topic, we have to have reasons and examples. So let's look at our checklist that we created for Monday. And let's look through and see what we've done so far. Remember, there are 8 steps to complete this process. So for our opinion writing, we have choose a topic. So I'm going to put a little sticky note on there saying that we did that. Remember, we did that on Monday. You chose the topic that you want to write about. Thumbs up. Good deal. Okay, then yesterday we brainstormed. So I'm going to put another little sticky note because we have accomplished this brainstorming. And we'll look at my example in just a moment. You're going to use this brainstorm throughout your writing. So don't lose this. Don't forget about this part. So today we're going to work on introduction. So I want to show you some of our things that we've done. You chose your topic. Okay, good deal. Then we had our brainstorming yesterday. Remember, I wanted to talk about the beach or my favorite places with you guys as an example. So we have the beach. I put go swimming, relaxing, warm, and far from home. So make sure you use this throughout your writing process. So now let's look at our introduction. So for our introduction, we have 3 parts. Okay. So let me get our introduction up and ready. Hold on one second while I put this on the wall. All right, so now I'm ready. So I'm going to show you both the writing with, I'm going to use a marker. Yes, my smelly markers. This one is blueberry. And, or you can use a pencil and paper, which I would prefer for you. And I'm also going to show you how to do it online, and we'll do that last. Okay, so with our introduction, we have the 3 parts. If you watch the video, you know, hook the reader, name the topic, and tell your opinion. Okay, so remember, I'm talking about my favorite place to visit, which is the beach. So I'm going to start off with hooking the reader. So what that means is you want to say something very exciting, like you really want to catch their attention. You wouldn't want to say something like, oh, the beach is fun. So I want you to think with me about the beach and favorite places. So what about some kind of like a sound effect? Ooh, remember we talked about onomatopoeia. So what about whoosh? Oh, I'm thinking of waves. So I'm going to write, remember, capital letter. I'm going to write whoosh. Whoosh. That is a good way to hook. I kind of wonder what somebody might be talking about if they're saying whoosh, whoosh. And then I'm going to ask a question. Do you hear, what do I hear at the beach? What? Yes. Do you hear the waves? And what kind of punctuation mark would I put here? Do you hear the waves? Great, a question mark because I'm asking a question. So right there, this is my hook. So for purposes for you, I'm going to write hook beside this so you won't forget that your first sentence needs to be a hook. Now, granted, I did put a sound effect and then a question, so I kind of had 2 little parts. So the next part is name the topic. So my topic is about my favorite place. So I'm going to write capital letter, my favorite place to visit is the beach. Help me spell beach. B. Yes, we have our B. And this word E is actually E-A and C-H. Okay, I need to put a punctuation mark because I finished my sentence. My favorite place to visit is the beach. Great. I just need a period for this one. It's just a telling sentence. Okay, my last sentence is telling my opinion. So what do I feel? Well, I like it because I want to talk about it. So it is a great place to visit. It is fun. Now, even though it is fun is kind of boring, I think that's what we're going to write because I want to go back later on when we're doing our revising and editing and fix that to make it something even better. So I'm going to write, it is fun. I know some of you like to write just something very basic, but we want to have our writing come alive. So for right now, it is fun. Okay, it's kind of a boring sentence, but we'll fix it later. Okay, so will you read this introduction with me? Whoosh, whoosh. Do you hear the waves? My favorite place to visit is the beach. It is fun. All right, so this is your introduction. So I wrote it on my paper, and now I'm going to show you what it's going to look like online on our document if you choose to do it that way. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so here we are for our day 3. So I'm going to show you what it's going to look like for your introduction on here. So remember, we have our 3 parts. I'm going to click on the one that you're going to type on. So here it says introduction, type your introduction below. So I don't want that. So I'm going to highlight this sentence and I'm going to erase it. I'm just going to backspace it. So when I'm typing this, I'm going to type the exact same thing that I wrote on my anchor chart. So you can read that with me. Whoosh, whoosh. Do you hear the waves? Question mark. So if you have forgotten to do a question mark, you push shift and it's right beside the right side of the shift. It has a question mark and then a backslash. So you hold down shift and a question mark. Okay, we just want one. We don't want to be super crazy with our punctuation marks. Okay, my next sentence says my favorite place to visit is the beach. Period. It is fun. Period. Okay, so here's my introduction. I have my 3 sentences. You have plenty of space. If you want to make this bigger, you can highlight it. Come up here to the sizes of the text, and I'm going to select 36. So it's a little bit bigger and I can see what it says. So again, let's read this one more time. Whoosh, whoosh. Do you hear the waves? My favorite place to visit is the beach. It is fun. All right, guys, so this is your introduction. This is all I want you to work on today. So remember, whenever you're typing your introduction or you're writing it out on your pencil with paper, don't worry too much about the spelling part. We're going to work on that some more with our revising and editing. Just do your best to get your thoughts onto the paper, and we will cover the revising and editing when we are done with our whole story. When you finish that, then get ready for tomorrow because we're going to write a lot more. Okay, you've got this. You can do it. You are so smart. We will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.